Hey Grains! So with the holidays being about 2-ish months away, I really wanted to... Okay, I have no idea what just happened. I've never felt like this before, but that was weird. So yeah, with the holidays being about 2-ish months away, I wanted to do the most requested kits that you Grains really want to see, in case these things are on your list of things to pick up for a loved one, or maybe a frenemy. That way you know if their score is under 4. Why did I rhyme? It works. And so this week's kit under attack, review, is Nickelodeon's Unicorn Slime. We've had a pretty bad experience in the last 2 weeks with unicorn slime, but this looks extremely promising. The actual slime on this kit looks so glittery, so gorgeous. The colors look separate from each other. So I'm really excited to try this out. I have high hopes. I'm crossing my fingers. This has to mean something, right? Crossing your fingers means that it's gonna work, right? And the fact that it is written everything you need. So I'm expecting everything. Except for water, that's okay. All right, so in Canada, this kit cost me $30 Canadian, which is a hefty sum. But if you're in the USA, I've seen it at $10 at Walmart. However, it is sold out. I've seen the equivalent Nickelodeon kits elsewhere in the US, but they were approximately $20. So I'm not quite sure where you American folk can find it, because us Canadians, we have Toys R Us that still exists. All right, let's stop delaying. I feel I need salt in my veins, and I'm pretty sure y'all brought some snacks to nourish your salty side. Now that the salt within us has been replenished, let's see what we get inside. Here's what we get inside. We get 2 clear slime glue. I'm not quite sure why they're in 2 different bottles and why one is see-through and the other one is translucent-y. Explain that to me. 1 slime activator, 2 different kinds of glitter, one in a kind of hexagonal rainbow, and the other one in hollow stars. All you simply nailogical people, I know you will be squeeing on the inside. A bunch of colors? I'm not sure if they're paint, but we'll find out. So the box itself only says colorant. It doesn't tell us if it's paint. It just says 6 pots colorant, so that's good enough. A plastic bowl, containers to store our slime, it seems. Containers to store our slime, a measuring cup, and a cute little spoon. I forgot to mention we get also stirring sticks. It's a lot of stuff, but probably not a lot of quantity. If it's $10, you know what? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm starting to get excited again, and we know what happens when I get excited. Expectations must never be too high because they betray me. So from what I understand, according to the instructions, is that there are 3 major kinds of unicorn slimes that are composed of other mini slimes that we end up swirling together. Not sure what I mean? Let me explain. So this one is the mystical unicorn poop. And according to the instructions here, what we will be making is pink opal glitter slime, purple slime, and blue sparkling star slime. Once we do these, at the end of step 7, we will be swirling it together to get this one major glittery slime. So I'm really excited. The texture looks really amazing. I'm skeptical because I've only had really bad slime experience so far. Just in case you have trust issues in me again, let me show you the instructions. So if ever you're in doubt, you can pause this, read it, and do whatever you want with it. You can hate on me, you can salt on me, but at the end, I'm not affected. All right, so step 1 is to measure 15 milliliters of the slime glue, this thing, which I'm pretty sure they're calling it clear slime glue over here, but it's probably just clear glue. So here's the 15 milliliter mark. Voila. And we got to scrape it in the bowl. By the way, I forgot to mention that we will be making the mystical one, but I did realize something because it does say we need to make opal colored slime, but this is not opal glitter. This is just hexagonal colored glitter. So it does not look anything like this. Look at that. You see that kind of glitter? See that? That's not the same thing. Maybe I'll be wrong, but these really are not the same kinds of glitter. Now we need 25 milliliters of water. There it is. Alright, so the mix part comes much later on when it says with the slime stick until fully blended. Why are they calling a popsicle stick a slime stick? Why do they make it seem like it's an exclusive item when it's just a popsicle stick? Calm down, it is a popsicle stick. Don't call it anything special more than it actually is, okay? Okay. All right, so here's the 5 milliliters of activator right there. And we're going to pour it in slowly, mix it, and then afterwards they said to knead it with our hands until we get the proper consistency. Alright, so I've been kneading it for about 5 minutes. It does not feel slime-like at all. It really does feel more putty-ish, and it still breaks pretty easy. So I'm going to keep kneading it until we get, hopefully, a more slime-like consistency. But for now, every time I press on it, it tears. So I'm just going to keep going until it works. Not sure if it will work. 5 milliliters of activator was too much. It's not my fault. I'm not sure what the deal is with this glitter, but I have more glitter on my fingers, more glitter on my desk, more glitter on my pants than I probably have inside the slime itself. Why? I don't know. I didn't make this kit. I'm just saying what I'm observing. As I'm kneading it, the glitter is falling everywhere, so make sure you work on a desk. Another thing, there is no mention that these glitters are biodegradable, so I don't know where to wash my hands. Should I just wipe it on top of a garbage bin, or can I actually wash my hand? Is this safe for the environment, or nay? Now, excuse me while I wash this bowl, but not with water, and just throw it in the trash, because I have no idea if it's good. Otherwise, what I would do is throw it in the trash! I'm just joking. We're not throwing anything in the trash. And I say, because we love numbers on this channel, I want to know how much each little slime weighs. 45 grams. I'm actually a little surprised that the other colors were pretty plain, except for the blue, which is actually pearlescent. That's really pretty. I just don't understand why all the other colors are pearlescent. I mean, it's unicorn. It should be pretty magical. Nothing is more magical than pearlescent, except for hollow. In all my excitement, I forgot to put the hollow stars. Alright, so now is the moment of truth. We have our 3 colors. What the instructions say is to put them on a surface and let them touch each other, creating one 3-colored slime. And then pick it up with one hand and hold it above the surface and then swirl it and let it kind of fall on itself. So we're creating that swirl on the desk. So they're touching each other. Now let's lift it. But it doesn't say to just pick it up this way. So my guess is pick up the whole thing. I don't know. I'm pretty ready. For those of you—
Jackie, you swirled the slime all wrong.
I know, the instructions are not clear. I am now a unicorn slime. So I'm just gonna pick up the whole thing in one hand, let it swirl. Well, that was a load of diarrhea. All right, let's try again. Come on, slime, cooperate, man. Oh, that's pretty right there. Two loads going at the same time. Ah, dang it. This is pretty though. Try again. So if the old age question asks, how many swirls does it take before you lose all 3 colors? The answer is 2.5. We've pretty much lost our distinct colors and it's turned into one huge mush of purple. That is pretty disappointing. So despite the fact that it's turned into one blob of purple, it seems to be a pretty good consistency of slime. At least from all the kits that I've seen so far. This one holds itself, but it's also melty, but at the same time you can do this. And in terms of consistency, it is really stretchy. It is one of the rare times where I'm pretty much enjoying the consistency of the slime. If you pull it apart quickly, it does tear. It just seems pretty normal. This is such a huge level up from the poopsie slime. Pretty pleasant. And because we like to measure things, this whole slime with all 3 of them weighs 130 grams. Let's go have a chat over there, buddies.
Time to find out.
Is this kit worth it? If you are new to the Salt Shaker family, welcome my grain. We are all grains that are very powerful and salty, especially salty because we get insulted. If you didn't know, we like to start with the cons first because that is what feeds our soul. If you want to start with pros first, go check out a channel that isn't always honest. The first con is the inconsistent price tag. In the US, I did see it for $10, whereas if you're in Canada, I actually paid $30 for it. So I don't know if the price tag in Canada actually justifies it. Number 2, the glitter bags are not sealed. So if you are not careful, that is going to create an absolute mess. I mean, we're not using all the glitter. They do say put a pinch or use half of it, which means the other parts will be used much later on. So yeah, give us a resealable bag. My cat agrees. You're not allowed in here! Too many toxic things! He just wants to say hi to you, Grains. He's the cutest one ever. Continuing with the glitter, there is no indication whatsoever if this glitter is okay to be washed down the drain. I mean, it's on my hands, on my desk, on my pants, so is it safe? One of the things that concerns me the most is the fact that this glitter is being called opal. It is not opal. It is hexagonal, colorful, but it actually doesn't show at all in the pictures. Why? Why are you calling it opal glitter, but then not actually considering it as what it is? It's not opal glitter. Which leeways into the next one. Why are the pictures photoshopped? If you look at the pictures of the actual slime they give us, it's not at all resembling the glitter that they give us. So why are they photoshopping something when they could have just added the actual material that we need to do that exact slime? That for me, it's confusing. It is pretty, but it's misleading. This kit is sold as unicorn slime. The actual pictures right in front look absolutely gorgeous, swirly, and that's pretty much why you're buying this kit. At least that's what I was fooled into buying it for. But to my surprise, the unicorn effect or unicorn look lasted exactly 2.5 swirls before it just became one lump of purple mess. The pots of colored paint or colorant or whatever are actually pretty effective, but I'm curious as to why all of the other ones were plain except for the blue one. So give us a pearly blue and a pearly other colors too. I think an added value, it could have been a con for you. For me it is. I think an added value to a slime kit like this could have been a scent. I mean, we're working on the idea of unicorn, so maybe play with the theme a bit. That's what I liked about the Poopsie slime, is that they did have a reoccurring theme that just worked together so beautifully. The slime itself is meh, but working on the theme was absolutely amazing. So when it comes to this kit itself, there's no play on the actual unicorn theme. It's just like, here you go, have fun. Make me believe or make me feel like this kit actually has some kind of unicorn magic to it. On to the pros, believe it or not, there's quite a bit. This is actually good quality slime. Let's listen to me poking it again. And that's the sound y'all like. And it was stretchy, even though some parts were breaking. Most of it was pretty stretchy by the end. Playability is actually in this kit. Not only are you making one big slime, but you have to make 3 different ones in order to make 3 other ones. So in total, you really are making 9 mini slimes to create 3 bigger slimes. The box said, comes with everything needed. It honestly came with everything needed. The only thing I had to go get was just water from my sink. I'm going to work with the American price because that is the only one that seems reasonable to me if you're going to buy this. So at $10 a box, it is about $3.33 for 130 grams of slime, which is the finished product of all 3 mini slimes. Whereas if we are buying an already made slime by a YouTuber, it costs us $8 for about 170 grams. If we're going to put this in cents, the Nickelodeon kit is about 3 cents per gram of slime, whereas the already made slime, if you're getting it from a YouTuber, is about 5 cents per gram. However, on the Nickelodeon one, not only is it cheaper, but you get an activity from it. For me, it seems like if you're paying less money and you're actually getting an activity, it makes it worth the money and time. If you find that the slime I made was too goopy for your liking, you actually will be left with more activator. I don't know if you can add more activator later, but most likely you can. So with the leftover that you have, you can add a little more to make it less goopy. So we have that option depending on the texture you prefer. Now, keeping in mind the $10 price tag, quality of the slime, but the lack of actual enthusiasm enthusiasm into their theme, as well as all the stuff with the glitter. I would give this kit a 7 on 10 dorks. It's actually not bad at all. I did find myself pretty invested in creating the slime, even though it has some things that were meh. Overall, this kit was not too disappointing. Thank you so much for watching, Grains. If you want to watch another salty video, check it out up here. And if you want to watch a crafting video, check it out down here. We're going to get spoopy in the next couple of weeks, so get ready for that. Until then, I will see you in the next video.